Thursday, so it's time for another Money Matters segment. With everything going on in this world, this unpredictable world, you never know that what may happen to your home or your car or other valuables you've worked hard for. So today, our financial expert, Ernest Burley, is here to talk about some of the underlooked aspects of insurance. So Ernest, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me here.
All right, so you talk about insurance is your PAL or your P.A.L. Tell me exactly what that means.
PAL stands for Protects Assets and Lifestyle. So insurance is really your pal, because imagine the world without insurance. Your car gets stolen or get into an accident, your house burns down, you need a surgical procedure, someone passes. All of this is insurance. So insurance is integral to society. So it is your pal. It protects assets and lifestyle.
Okay, and then go into depth about paying premiums for this protection. So how is it your pal?
Yeah, so that's another, I'm big on acronyms. So this one is you pay a little to protect a lot, P.A.L. So I know people complain about the premiums all the time. Hey, I'm paying $200 a month for auto insurance, but look at what it's protecting, right? It protects your vehicle, the damage you cause to someone else's vehicle, injuries to people dying as a result of an auto accident, your homeowner's policy. So there's a lot of coverage, a lot of exposure for insurance companies for the premium that you think is a lot, but it's not a lot when you can look at what they potentially will pay out.
And then what factors determine my insurance premiums?
Well, everyone's different, right? So it depends on what type of insurance also. So auto insurance, your age, your driving record, the type of vehicle you drive, how you're using the vehicle. Homeowners insurance is different, right? Life insurance, age, your health, what you do as an occupation. So it depends on the type of insurance as to what the criteria is for the premium.
And then what about my home premiums?
Yeah, the home premiums, it does not include the land. A lot of people think it includes the land. So it's mainly the cost to reconstruct the house, the sticks and stones, that's what I call it, to rebuild the house. And also the claim history of the person, and also credit rating is going in. So credit can affect your auto insurance premiums and your homeowner's insurance premium. If you have challenged credit, you're probably going to have a higher premium.
And then what about the cost of the land? Is that also included in home coverage?
Right, so that's a big mistake. A lot of people, they pay for insurance. So the value of your house is the actual house itself, the land, and the desirability of the area. Insurance is only concerned with the house. That's all they're insuring. So if the house burns down, the land is still there. So don't over-insure your house. Don't let the insurance rep insure your house for $1 million when it's only going to cost $600,000 or $700,000 to rebuild the house because you're over-insuring. Don't insure the land.
Gotcha. And what about auto liability limits should I carry on my vehicle?
Yeah, I recommend the lowest 100, 300, 100. So it's called a split limit. So $100,000 per person for bodily injury, $300,000 per accident. So if it's more than one person you injure, and $100,000 for property damage liability. Those are the lowest limits I recommend. That will cover most situations you'll get yourself into, even though claims get bigger than that sometimes. And I recommend also an umbrella over and on top of that to give you more PAL coverage, protecting your assets and lifestyle.
And then what exactly is an umbrella policy? What does that mean?
It's extra liability coverage, at least $1 million of extra liability coverage over and above your underlying auto insurance premiums, auto insurance coverage, homeowners coverage, rental property. So it gives you excess liability coverage for only $200-300 a year normally. It's very inexpensive for that additional protection to protect your assets and lifestyle.
Gotcha. And lastly, what are some coverages that people oftentimes forget about that they should have?
It depends on homeowners policies. Normally people forget to add on sewer and drain backup coverage. That's excluded in all homeowners policies. So raw sewage backing up into your home. Also, sometimes people have expensive jewelry, expensive furs. Policies normally have a limit on that type of stuff. Some business owners don't have coverage at all, which is kind of crazy. So you need to have business coverage, but then each business has its own endorsements it should have too. So a contractor versus a florist. So you want to make sure you have the proper protection based on the type of business you have.
Awesome. Mr. Burley, thanks so much for joining us.
Sounds
I really
good.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, individuals should contact their own financial professionals and attorneys to help answer questions about specific situations or needs before taking any action based on this information.